So Tom Clancy's Division is something a little bit different than their previous games. They usually either focus on online or offline in most of their games nowadays, like Rainbow Six Siege would be online only, whereas games like Splinter Cell really focus on the single player co-op and also multiplayer. This game decides, let's try to do an MMO type world, or what I like to call kind of like a mini MMO. What it does well is a couple of things, but before we get to that, the best way I can describe this game coming out of the beta is the exact opposite feeling of what I felt when I played the Destiny beta. And so if you see my Destiny beta kind of impressions before the review, you can kind of see where I'm going with this one. So what really works in the Division? Well, this game centers on kind of making your character, customizing him, and using a lot of RPG features in Shooter. The best way I can describe this game, or kind of break it down to an easy way to think, is kind of think of it like Ghost Recon's movements of going behind cover and shooting, but the actual shooting part and the RPG part remind me a lot more of Mass Effect 1. That could either be a good or bad thing, totally up to you. It's weird because when you shoot someone in the head, it doesn't always kill them right away, and then you shoot them again to kill them. It is done by stats. So if you're more into the RPG section of this title, I think it does that really well. I also thought the hit detection was pretty well, as well as the environments. Yes, it is a downgrade in graphics, but what I do love is the actual atmosphere and what it looks like. It looks so much, it resembles so much of New York, and it's just crazy walking these streets like, wow, I think I've actually walked there. So I really do love that part of it. Another thing I really enjoy is the customization fact. One of the things I did with my friend Sir Jim's is we went inside buildings, empty buildings, and went into rooms and stole people's clothing or looted it. So I really like that feature. It's not for everybody, and right now the beta doesn't let you customize insane amount or you only have to go to a certain level. But I'm really eager to see what you do at like the end game of this, like going really far in terms of leveling and getting really cool gear. Another thing is it's seamless. We played for about an hour and a half and we had no issues. We worked together. We never had any glitches where we couldn't see each other or anything like that. Now that could of course occur with a big game like this, but what I loved is coming outside and there's no loading times. There's no loading times really ever, except I can't even think. I don't remember loading time in this game. That's insane to me. So it works flawlessly. The PvP is actually really fun. They have this system where basically if you're in the PvP zone and you kill people to take their loot or steal their loot, you basically become like a target. So that's kind of cool in a way. It almost reminds me of like the Kane and Lynch multiplayer gameplay where you can steal their shit at the end of a mission, but then you're a fucking target and it's like kind of risky to do so. So I do love that, and I really thought that feature was cool. Is the Division perfect? No, I feel like the missions could be a lot better, especially the mini missions or the side missions feel very repetitive after a while. And I also, one thing I really didn't like too much is some of the animations feel very stiff and the world kind of seems really empty. I want more gangs running around and so on. So hopefully with the full game, maybe they'll introduce the fact gangs can take over sections of streets and actually have like enemies do something besides just being certain parts for side missions. So overall, in Division, I have to say I'm kind of surprised. I wasn't really looking forward to this game. Like I saw the first trailer and that was it. And I was like, that's an interesting idea, but I wasn't really interested in playing. I haven't seen any gameplay, and I have to say I am very satisfied playing it. I enjoyed my time with my friend. I didn't play by myself, so that could alter it. But playing with a friend, it's a lot of fun to raid the apartments, do side missions, and kill people. So as long as this game offers all that and more in the full release, I'm definitely on board. So as far as I can see, I think Division is pretty well done. If you played the beta, put your impressions below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, ask them below. I'll try to answer them, and everyone, have a good